I might have to turn off my my camera if it gets too bad, if my connection gets too bad. But
Okay,
hopefully
I
it
got
should be
this.
all right.
Okay, we're
All
live.
right.
Hello, everybody. If anybody's watching.
Hello, everybody all the people who are watching, all the.
Or all the people who are not watching yet.
You never know. You might be watching this after the fact.
Oh, yeah. So we're live from Milan. Welcome, everybody. And my name is Anika, and I have with me Cathal today.
Mm-hmm.
So, oh, there's somebody here already. So tell us hi. Please post on the comments. Tell us your name, where you're from. Okay, so I'm going to write some questions for you guys.
Yeah. Let us know how you're doing on this happy Monday.
Oh, yeah.
Another Monday, another day in quarantine, another week beginning. Let's see how we get on.
Okay, so while we're waiting, maybe we can answer the questions by introducing ourselves. Okay, Cathal, you want to go
Sure.
first?
Yeah, so my name is Cathal. I'm from Ireland, originally a small village just north of Dublin, and I'm doing pretty well today. I'm doing all right. The weather is very nice here in Milan. Well, it's nice. It's sunny outside, so I'm in a kind of good mood-ish.
Great. All right. Oh, hi, Davide. So Davide said
Hey!
he's from Varese. Nice.
Oh, nice. Very, very good.
Yeah.
Not too far away from us.
Yeah. So, hi, Andrea. Hello from Rome. I love Rome. I've
Mm-hmm.
used to live there actually.
Nice.
Yeah. So I'll say a little bit about myself as well. So my name is Anika. I am originally from Bangladesh, and I used to live in Malaysia before I moved to Italy around 6 years ago now. And yeah, so I used to live in Rome like Andrea, which I loved. And okay,
No.
so what are we talking about today?
Yeah. Yeah. So we're got the focus activity 8 to 10. It's called change and progress. The topics that we're going to be speaking about in this focus are attitudes to change, changes in technology, changes in your city, Italy, and the world, and oh my goodness, predicting the future. Wow. Potentially
That's a hard one.
useful ability. Hopefully, we will help us out with understanding what's going to happen in the future. Right.
Oh yeah.
So, oh, in Varese, it's not so good. It's quite cloudy. I mean, it's a little bit cloudy in Milan too, Davide. I'm not gonna lie. It's a little bit
Yeah.
cloudy here too, but um,
Yeah.
I guess for me anyway, as an Irish person, it feels like good weather. I don't know about you, Anika, but for me, it feels like great weather.
I don't know. It's not sunny enough for me, to be honest. When you said it's a good weather,
Okay.
I was like, not for me so much.
Okay. Right, so we have some new people in the stream as well. Welcome, guys. So, like Davide and Andrea have just done, please introduce yourselves. Please tell us your name, where you're from, what school do you attend, and then we can start into the focus activity. Let's just move this on. Okay. All right, so we have some questions here that we're going to ask and answer, of course. So maybe Anika, do you want to read down through the questions?
Sure. Number one, how do you usually react to change in your life? And do you think I should go on with all of them? So,
Yeah, I
okay,
think
number
so.
two, are you good with new technology? And number three, do you prefer things to remain the same or do you need change? These are really interesting
Okay.
questions.
Yeah.
Hi, Sabrina.
So guys, good
She's from
morning.
Pescara.
Oh, welcome, Sabrina. Hey, nice. Very good. Very good. Welcome. Welcome to the focus activity. So guys, in the comment section, please answer these questions here. So how do you usually react to change? Are you good with new technology or do you prefer things to remain the same? So let us
Mhm.
know in the comment section what you think. What's your opinion? Maybe Anika, do you want to answer the first one? How do you usually react to change in your life?
Sure, it depends on the kind of change, but I think I react
Hmm.
well to changes. I like changes.
Okay.
Yeah. So
What
these
sort of
days, for
changes?
example, I mean, if things don't change, I make a change.
Ah,
Like
okay,
these
nice.
days, I would move things around, change my room a little bit, and I don't know, put some things
Hmm.
up so I look like I am in a different place. So, and I have changed cities a few times. So yeah, I would have to say I like changes. What about you, Carl? Do you usually react well to changes?
I'd say when I was younger, I did not react well to changes, but now I
Mhm.
think I've become more adaptable and definitely react to change more. In fact, I think I welcome it more now than I ever did before, because
Mm,
it's good. It's good to have change. Like you said, I get kind of bored of things being the same all the time. So
right.
I gotta think.
I like the word you use, Carl, adaptable, which is to react well to
Yeah,
changes.
yeah, absolutely. So Davide here has got an answer already. So me personally, I need a tiny period of time in order to agree with the change made. Okay, interesting, interesting. Yeah, that
Okay.
does it does take some time sometimes to adjust, you might say, to kind of to change your attitude to whatever happened.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
All right. And what about number two then, Anika? Are you good with new technology?
Well, I think I am not too bad with new technology. I wouldn't say I'm great at it. I'm just kind of in the middle. I don't particularly like technology that much. I mean, to be
Okay.
honest, I try to avoid it as much as possible, but it's necessary in life. I would say
Of
I'm
course,
okay at
yeah.
it. Yeah.
All right, okay.
So
Nice.
Andrea here says, I love changing my habits. I think everyone should try different experience. Oh, that's a great answer. I think that's a really good thing to change habits, especially the good habits, I guess. So, what about you, Cathal? Are you good with new technology? Not sure. We may have lost Cathal. I can't hear him anymore. So let's just okay. Let's go ahead and check some of the comments. So Sylvia says, "Hi, I'm Sylvia from Milan." Hi, Sylvia. Nice to see you
Yeah.
here. Welcome. We're also from Milan. Hey, we have Cathal back again. Hello. Okay, so welcome Sylvia, welcome Sabrina. Sabrina says, I like changes. Oh, hi, Cathal.
Am I back? Am I
I
back?
think we lost you a little bit over there.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Okay.
All right. Oh, so we're getting new answers in. Okay, fantastic. Yeah, Sabrina there usually
Hmm.
react well to them, but also depends on the kind of changes. Yes, absolutely. So like we were saying there, it depends on what is changing, you know. I don't know about you, Anika, but for me, a
Hmm.
big change for me was when I moved from Ireland to Milan, and it's such a change in culture, in the kind of the people that are around all the time.
Yeah, yeah. I went through a really big change when I moved from Malaysia to Rome. From Rome to
Mm.
Milan, it wasn't that big a change as it was from Malaysia to Rome. It was like the difference in culture, language was like a really huge change. So you had to
Oh
really,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, nice, nice. So we've got
So
new
hi,
people in all over
Fabiola.
the place.
Another person from Rome. Great. We have Beatrice from Teramo. I'm not quite sure where Teramo is. Do you know, Carl?
I have no idea. Let me do a quick check because I don't know where it is. Maybe Beatrice, can you tell us where is Teramo? I don't know.
Yeah. So we should have students coming in from France and Spain as well. So it could be from Italy or outside
Yeah,
Italy. So yeah.
absolutely. So Davide there with a nice answer. So are you good with new technology? He says yes, he's good with it. I like so much to experiment new tech like 3D printers, yeah, drones, action cameras. Oh, okay. Nice, nice. Very good, very good. So
So I
maybe
want
one
to.
change we could say, yeah, Davide, to what you're saying here. Maybe not I like so much to experiment. You could say I like to experiment a lot with new technology. So I like to experiment a lot.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna write that down. Experiment a lot.
Mhm. Oh, nice. Thank you very much, Davide, for your congratulations. Appreciate it.
Yeah, my great chance to come here in Italy. Yeah.
Mm. Oh yeah, absolutely. Although one thing that I found is the same over here as it is in Ireland is that both people have a great love of alcohol, so that kind of helped with my transition over. So Italians love their wine, and Irish people love their beer. So it's it's quite an
Oh,
okay kind of transition. Oh, Teramo
okay.
is in Abruzzo. Okay,
Oh.
it is not very known. Okay, well, I didn't know it. Well, I'm not from Italy, so that's probably why
Hmm.
I didn't know it.
Okay, so it's not very
Mm.
known.
Lisa, okay, straight in. Lisa got the answers in done. Hi, I'm Lisa from Parma.
Mhm.
Don't like changes and I'm not good with technology. I like that. Brief, keeping it to the point and answering the question straight away.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah. Okay.
Andrea, very nice. Yeah. Do you want to take that one,
In my
Anika?
Sure. So in my opinion, the new generation, sorry, let's just make it bigger. In my opinion, the new generation is used to learning the new technology quickly. I don't know if I can be considered a new generation. I'm 22. I
I
think you
mean, I would
can.
say that's quite new generation. I mean, when you say new generation there, Andrea, I thought you were going to say you're like 50 years old or something. No, no. 22. You are absolutely the new generation. You're
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
I'm
definitely.
24, so like I find I adapt quite well to new technology because I've
Hmm.
grown up with it. It's something that I've done person. So
Yeah, yeah.
Sylvia making
So
a
Sylvia here
good
says,
point
I
there
like friends.
is
Yeah,
because it's
I think it's
important
important
to
to grow.
grow. Mm. Say
Very
grow
nice,
up there,
Sylvia.
Sylvia, example, because grow up is for, is when you get older. So it's important to grow would be a better alternative to use because grow up is like get older as a child.
Yeah.
All right. And what about question 3 then, Anika? Do you prefer things to remain the same or do you need change?
Right. So that's an interesting question for me. And mm, for me, it's important to go through changes. Like, so
Mm-hmm.
it certainly makes things interesting. And as Sylvia said, I think it makes you grow when you adapt to different changes. So
Mm.
yeah, change is always good for me. Not a negative change, of course, that makes you
Yeah,
struggle
of
a little
course.
bit, but yeah. What about you, Cathal? Do you prefer things to remain the same, or do you need change?
I mean, like you said, yeah, I like some things to remain the same. Um, like for example, my current like relationship that I have with my family is great. I wouldn't change anything about that.
Hmm.
Whereas some things like I need to change, such as my like views towards certain things, like certain topics. Maybe I need to educate myself a bit more on kind of
Hmm.
like world topics. I'm not quite a worldly kind of person in terms of knowing what's going on. Obviously now with
Hmm.
everything that's happening, I know a bit more about it. But
Yeah.
certainly I would like to change that about myself. That I would be able to like converse a bit more about
Hmm.
global topics, I guess.
Hmm. Okay. David says, I agree with Anika's point of view. Okay, great.
Mm,
Viola says, I prefer to change something. Some things. The
yeah,
same life is
something.
boring. Yeah, when things are the same, it is boring. Yeah,
Absolutely, you're absolutely correct. Yeah, the
yeah.
same stuff all the time. No, couldn't possibly.
Nope.
All
Yeah.
right. So now, guys, we have another question. So we
Hmm.
have the question here: which areas of life are most subject to change? So I want you guys to think of, maybe we'll say two things, because if you make a list, then there'll be a lot of a lot of comments, I think. So maybe just think of two things in life that are most subject to change.
Okay, so
Actually,
just to let you
the
guys,
title. Sorry, go for it. Yeah.
so I just wanted to let the viewers know that when you write a comment, like we don't receive it immediately. It takes like a few
Mm,
seconds sometimes. So we're gonna give you guys
yeah.
some time.
Yeah. Don't worry. We're not ignoring you. We actually have a very interesting phrase here as the title of this slide, and
Ah,
it's called "shifting sands."
hmm.
Um, so shifting is like moving or changing, and sands in this example or in this phrase, it would be um, I guess your changing environment or the things around you. So shifting sands is like your immediate surroundings are changing.
Cool. Yeah.
All right. So Davide making some good points there. The first one maybe that he would say would be work. So most subject to change at work. Very good. Very good. And second, love. Nice. A little winky face there too, to give it a little bit of cheekiness to it. All right. Careful
Yeah.
now. It's like the glasses. Bring down the glass.
Uh,
Nice. Nice.
yeah. I
Anyone
agree
else?
with
Any
Davide.
ideas?
Yeah. Let us
Yeah,
know.
absolutely. Mhm. What do you think, Anika? What do you think? What areas of life are most subject to change?
Well, I think it also depends on the type of person you are. If you like to move
Okay.
around a bit, so the place you live can be a subject to change for
Sure.
myself because I tend to move around a bit. Um,
Yeah.
and yeah, so what else? The environment sometimes around can be subject to change. Oh, I like the answers that we're getting here. So, right, Carl, so David agrees with you. Sylvia says work environment. Yeah, sometimes colleagues leave us and they come back, or so, yeah. Elena says friendship.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And
Oh,
Sabrina says
lovely.
maybe your work in the place you live. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. Be kind of coming up with the
Yeah, these are
same kind of answers. Yeah, and guys, you're absolutely right. Like all these kind of things are all these kind of things are really kind of the most subject to change, and that's what I guess why everybody says them. Lisa as
yes.
well, also for her work and love. Even if I'm not young anymore, go away, Lisa. Come on now,
No.
don't be saying that. Don't be saying that.
Yeah. I love the variety of
All
answers.
right.
A lot of people
Yeah,
change home. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, true.
absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah. I like the fact
Or
that
the
people
city.
mentioned friendship. I think like that really happens because um, after school, after university, everybody goes their separate ways. It's kind of sad, but yeah,
Yeah.
sometimes friendship like we drift
But then like
apart.
happy as well because you get the opportunity to meet new people then. You get
That's
like
true
a
as
chance
well.
to make new friends and stuff. So like while
Yeah.
I still am friends with a lot of people back home in Ireland, I have
Mm.
lots of new friends that I have here in Italy and it's great.
Yes, absolutely. The best friends that I have are in different countries now. I mean, I really miss them, but we're still friends. But then you make
There
new
you go.
friends.
There
It's
you
great.
go. Yeah. So here we have a list of things, guys, that at least our people in Florence thought would be the most likely to change. So we have change in romantic relationships, change in friendships, in of city and home, changes in technology, changes of job or study, changes in fashion. Oh, okay, and changes in the way of life. So guys, what I want you to do now is to put these. Okay, so again, we don't need to put all of them into a list because that will take too much time. So maybe we'll just do two. Which would be the hardest to get used to, and which would be the easiest to get used to of these? So, which do you think would be the hardest, the easiest to get used to? Mhm. So Sylvia here saying food habits. Okay, yeah, food habits also because people change their diets from I don't know, like just a regular diet to maybe a vegetarian diet or vegan or pescatarian or whatever whatever new trend you want to join.
I have joined a new trend recently. I think I
Okay.
should call myself a pescatarian for
Oh,
2 months
nice. Right.
now.
So
Yeah.
you only eat fish. Is that what a pescatarian is?
Yeah, I don't eat meat. It's like
Okay.
being a vegetarian, but you eat fish. Fish.
Okay. Nice. I have to say, fish is like one of my favorite things to eat, like with salmon or cod or haddock and stuff like that. Really, really nice.
Fish is amazing. I love it. Yeah.
Hmm.
And yeah, what else? And what about you, Carl? Have you had any changes in food habits?
In food habits, I guess, yeah, I've become a lot more Italian since moving over. I don't eat a lot of potatoes anymore, whereas I would have eaten a lot of potato-based stuff in Ireland. A lot of more like heavy meat stuff like beef and stuff. I don't really eat that much of that anymore.
Mhm.
A lot more pasta, tomato. Um, but yeah, I think that absolutely has been changed.
Nice.
So it's worth actually mentioning what this term means to get used to.
Hmm.
Um, to get used to is a phrase that we use in English to describe something that you become habituated with. To get used to something is to become uh, habituated to something. So to get used to the culture, to get used to the new food. I'm sure the food was very different in Malaysia to Rome, for example, Anika, right?
It really is, yeah. In Malaysia, we used to eat a lot of rice,
Mm,
lots of fish actually. It was everywhere. One big change was the spices they used. It was much more spicy. Um, it was much spicier than here, and yeah, those are the very big differences in food habits. But then it was not that difficult to get used
okay.
to for me because I love Italian food in general, and yeah, it was
Mm,
easy for me to
yeah,
adapt.
me too.
So we have some replies here.
All
So
right, so we have some.
Beatrice, yeah. So Beatrice says, I think it is, right? So you need a subject there. I think it is the easiest to change city or home. Oh, nice, right. Um,
Mhm.
So you must be very adaptable then. Like I find it a little bit difficult. I like it, but I find it difficult to adapt at the beginning to like settle down a bit. But
Mhm.
nice, Beatrice. So Davide here says, for me, the easiest change to get used to is technology. Let me put it up here. Technology. The hardest is romantic relationship. I think I agree with
Mhm.
the second part. Right.
For sure, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, it's a really tough one. Lisa here says, "You want to take this one, Cathal? The hardest for
Yeah.
me."
So Lisa says the hardest for me is change in way of life. Ah, the easiest is friendship. Okay, nice. So yeah, the hardest for me is a change or is are changes in my way of life, maybe you could say. In my way of life.
Yeah, or probably
Nice.
lifestyle.
Lifestyle as well, yeah, very good. Also a possibility you could say instead. And then Sabrina finally saying, in this moment, it could be difficult for me to adapt to a change of city because I already changed a lot in the last years. Okay, yeah. So if you are moving around a lot, then maybe a change in location is not very easy. It's difficult because you just settle down somewhere finally, and then, oh God, I have to move again. So,
Yeah.
mhm.
So Davide here says, "Yes, it's easy and curious to change your food habits." Yeah, it's
Yeah,
not too bad.
yeah, it would be.
Yeah, and
Oh, nice. Sylvia also mentioned one there. The hardest change could be work or lifestyle. Even in this particular period, all Italians are demonstrating we are very adaptable. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Everyone, it's showing that you guys can work from home and you're able to work and be able to manage in a difficult time.
yeah, I was just thinking about it the other day. I mean,
Mm,
everybody's like so united in all this and like really working together to adapt to this
yeah, that's
change.
great.
Amazing, yeah.
Really, really good. Oh, Andrea, nice. The hardest change in this moment is to get used to the quarantine. Absolutely, yeah. Everybody has to
Yeah,
stay inside, and you're spending a lot more time with your roommates than you're spending a lot more time indoors than normal. So it is a big change.
sure.
Very good though. Very good.
Cool. Fabiola. She says his heart probably it is hardest to change change friends and nothing is easiest to change
Nothing is
generally,
the
but
easiest to change.
is the easiest to change generally, but the food habits is easier than other habits. Yeah, change can be difficult. I mean, whatever type. Right. So one thing, Fabiola, so it is the hardest. Yeah. So another,
Mm,
you just need the subject. It is the hardest to change friends and not the
mhm.
friends. So friends in general. So if you mean the friends, that means some particular friends. For example, the friends who live in Milan, for example. So change friends, and nothing is the easiest to change.
Or maybe you could say nothing is easy to change.
Nothing is easy to change, yeah.
Very good, guys. Okay, so let's go on to the next one now. Have a look at the next slide. So the next slide we're looking at maybe some people's favorite part of English. Something that kind of seems to cause a lot of problems, no matter what level of English is phrasal verbs. So you
Sorry for the technical problem, guys.
oh, I'm back. Maybe am I back?
Yeah,
Can you?
we can hear you now. Okay, sorry for the technical
Okay,
problems.
cool.
We're gonna try
Camera
to
to see.
Okay. Yeah, good idea.
All right.
I'm gonna
So
keep
we
the
have the
materials
change
ready
verb.
just in case.
Okay. So we have change verbs here, guys, and we have the definitions on the right hand side. So
Mhm.
let's have a look. Let's read down through the verbs first of all. Maybe Anika, do you want to take those?
Yes. So the verbs are miss out on, get used to, keep up with, catch on to, make do with, and be left behind.
Hmm.
So I'm going to read the definitions as well. To be up to date, to lose the chance to become last or separated. I'm sorry, it's too small for me to read. So to become lost or separated. Um, settle for or be content with. Adapt to realize or become aware of.
All right. So we have to match up the verbs to their correct definitions, guys. So Davide there. I can hear Anika very well, but with Cathal it's a mess. Don't worry, Davide, it's always a mess. My computer is always, there's always a problem. So we'll try our best. We'll try our best. But
You have to
Fabiola
adapt.
has already given us an answer to the first one. Yeah, very
Mhm.
good, guys. Yeah, so as well. To miss out on something is to lose the chance to go. To get
Yeah.
used to, very good. You adapt to.
Hmm. Yeah. We have more answers coming up. We
See
have
if this
keep up
will.
with. Hmm.
Yeah.
My connection is also a bit slow, so
To
I'm a bit worried about the slides.
keep up with.
Yeah, very good. Keep up with. It's to be up to date. Well done, Sabrina.
What do we think?
And Davide as well. Good job.
To be up to date.
Hmm.
Is the the slide.
Okay, I'm trying to
Can
like
you see
also
the
put
slides?
up the
Possible to see
material,
them?
but mine is really slow. It's a bit blur. We can't. It looks
See if I can
blur.
put it
Now
back.
it's already gone. Okay. I'm trying on my
I'll try.
end as well, but it's really slow. Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you like me to try? I think I can. I got a hold of it.
King for some
Okay,
reason.
so we are sorry for the technical problems, guys, and we're gonna try and fix it. And so, Carl, do you think I could I can try and put up the slides?
Yeah, sure, go for it.
Okay.
I don't know why. I think it's literally just this page. I'm not sure why it's not working.
Hmm.
Is the next one working? No, the next one's not working either. Oh God. Okay.
Okay, I've
Let
got
me.
this. Okay, can you see it properly?
Hey, there we go.
Okay. Yay. So great. Miss out on, get used to, keep up with. Great. So is catch on to. So what do you guys think about catch on to?
Mm.
So far all correct answers. I'm loving the participation there. Very good, guys.
Yeah, it's great.
So catch on to realize, to think should be all right. Great job to realize or become aware of. Well done. So, for example, if someone doesn't really like what they do, but they can make do with it, or someone doesn't like where they live, but they can make do with it. Any ideas, you guys?
What do you think? Make do with something.
Mhm.
So we only have two options: is to settle for, be content
Settle
with,
for,
or to
yeah.
become lost or separate. Nice.
Yes. So obviously the last one would be to be left behind is to become lost or separated. Great. Okay. So if you guys have any questions about these phrasal verbs, let us know.
Yeah, please.
Yes, great. Sabrina, Beatrice, and Davide.
Very good, guys. Nice. Yeah, because these phrasal verbs are very, very difficult to remember, and a lot of the
Hmm.
time, people will say that it's difficult to remember the prepositions that go with each one, all that sort of
Yeah.
stuff. So it
Hmm.
is very, very important to remember these because we use them a lot. We use them a lot when we're speaking. So.
Yes, yes. I mean, the preposition makes it all the more difficult because with different preposition, the meaning changes. So I think
Mm,
a good thing to get yourself familiar with the phrasal verbs is to watch a lot of movies. I think because
mm,
they use
absolutely.
like informal language, and so you get used to phrasal verbs.
So Davide here wants to know if we can give an example of catch on to.
Hmm.
So like we said there, catch on to is to realize or to become aware of something. So
Hmm.
this, I mean, so we're using catch on to here in like the context of it can be used with technology,
Hmm.
or it can be used to talk about if you mentally catch on to something uh, in a given situation. So, say for example, I am telling a joke, right? So obviously, my sense of humor is maybe a little bit different to you guys, and
Hmm.
so at first, you do not realize that it is a joke because maybe I'm saying something rude or inappropriate or something that it doesn't make sense. And then after I continue speaking, you realize, you catch on to the joke. You realize that it's a joke. So uh, Cathal was telling a joke in the bar. I did not realize at first, but after a few minutes, I caught on to the joke.
Yeah, great example. Okay. Um, okay, so Sylvia is asking for an example with to be left behind. Oh, I'm
Mm,
sorry. um, so I can take this one. So to be
yeah.
left behind is it's kind of the opposite of catch on to. I'm sorry, I keep hiding it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, kind of like the opposite. So left behind is when you're not in the same pace as something. Like if two things are going, but then you're left behind, you're like not catching on to it. You're behind it. So for example, if I don't check the news every day, I can be left behind. Or maybe if I'm studying with some friends and they're studying a lot, but I'm not really studying as much as they are, so I'm left behind. Yeah. Um, so I was left behind because I was left behind in class because I wasn't studying enough.
Yeah, absolutely. That's great. You can be like left behind, like literally, as
Hmm.
well. Like if you're at a party and your
Hmm.
friends decide to go to some other place and they go without you, it's like, oh, you guys, you left me behind. You left me
Oh
at
yeah.
the party.
Hmm.
Why did you leave me behind?
Yeah, absolutely. That could be, yeah. All right, so time is running out, so we're gonna move on. That's okay. So
Hmm.
here we get a chance to practice this phrasal verb. So we have a context here. We have to fill in these blanks with the phrasal verbs on the left that we have already discussed. So what do you guys think of the first one? I find it tough to blank the pace of progress in technology. Tough. So this could be a new word for some of you guys. So tough is difficult. It, I find it tough to blank the pace of progress in technology.
Hmm. So tough
Hmm.
to what?
Hmm. Tough to what? So I think it's kind of. I think at times I find it difficult to blank the pace of technology because I don't particularly like it very much. But I try
Nice.
to adapt. Yeah, I try to adapt. So keep up with, says Davide. I think he is right. So it's like to be up to date with something and absolutely right. Keep up with the pace of progress.
Nice. Very
Okay.
good, Beatrice, also. Very good.
Nice.
So if you want, I can read the
So,
comments. If you want to stay on the slides, Anika, and I'll read the
okay,
comments for
cool,
the
cool.
guys.
Okay, great. So, while all my
We have the
friends,
next one.
okay, so moving on to the next part, while all my friends blank the latest trends like tablets, smartphones, and other gadgets, I often find blank. So, what do you guys think? So, you can write the answer to the next question with a comma.
Hmm.
Okay, so while we're waiting, I'll give you some hints. While all my friends blank the latest trend, so they don't want to be left behind. They want to the latest trend.
It's very difficult to to
Yeah,
to do it without giving it away.
yeah. I'm trying not to say the words.
Okay, so Sabrina here is trying to is giving us an example. So she says catch on to. So while all my friends catch on to the latest trends like tablets, smartphones, and other gadgets.
Very good, very good.
Yeah.
Catch on to the latest trends.
And
Like
then
tell us something
Beatrice has
about.
finished it off there saying, but I often find I. So be, not so I am left behind, we would say.
So you have to conjugate the verb here. So I am left behind. Okay, so moving on. I don't want to blank the most recent changes in technology. Okay, so I think it will help us to read the next sentence better. So I blank using new formats and devices very quickly. So what do you guys think? Let us know. Okay, I don't want to blank most recent changes in technology. So
Yeah,
maybe
very
there's
good.
some miss out on great job, Sabrina. So you
Beatrice
don't
and
want to
Lisa
one.
also, nice. Everybody's got it,
Yeah.
nice.
So I don't think we have this. Oh yeah, we had missed out on before. So I blank using new formats and devices very quickly. So you would say it means to adapt, to become habituated to.
I
So
wonder which one that one is.
oh yeah, so this is like a memory test for you guys. We have talked
Yeah.
about it just a bit ago. Get used to. Well done, Lisa. So I get used to using new formats and devices very quickly. Even though other people are happy to blank the next best thing, I just have to be up to date with everything. So what do you guys think about this one?
Last one. I wonder.
So happy. Yeah. All right, so we just have one left. So since we're running, I think they've got this. I'm just gonna give the answer. Make do with. Right. So next best thing, you don't want to do that. You want to do the best thing, but you settle for it. Yeah. So make do with the next
Yeah,
best thing.
very good.
So if
So,
you guys
guys,
have
if
any
anyone has any
questions,
questions, yeah, let us know. love that. We're thinking the same.
oh my God, I was about to say the same thing.
Yeah. So, guys, let us know what you think. If there's any other, if you want us to make another example of these phrasal verbs. Um, I think if not, if you guys don't have any, we might leave it there for today. I just conscious of the time. We don't want to run over. Um, but guys, thank you again. Thank you so much from my end anyway. Thank you for being patient in all my technology difficulties that I had. Hopefully
Don't worry.
uh, I will make do. People will be able to make do with my inability to use technology.
Good use of the phrasal verb.
Yeah.
Okay,
All right.
guys, thank you for joining us. So very well done with your participation, and hope you have a very great afternoon.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.